powerful boxers that's coming up now, or punchers, in the history of the game, the Manassa Mauler, Jack Dempsey. And I think when you see him in action, you'll realize the charisma he had with the public, not only in the 1920s, but that followed him throughout his life.
All sorts of stunts were arranged to get young Dempsey into the public eye. One most notable was this high-priced totem pole of talent. On the bottom, Charlie Chaplin, the most brilliantly inventive comedian of his time. Next is Douglas Fairbanks Sr., virile leading man who will grace swashbuckling silent films for years. On top, young Jack Dempsey, who will go on to create his own legend as the Manassa Mauler. In a classic non sequitur film sequence, the three men team up for a slapstick vignette. Chaplin seems involved in the music. Fairbanks comes flying into the picture. Now Dempsey joins the melee. It's a fight to the finish. For really effective build-up, Dempsey's explosive in-the-ring style made him his own best press agent. In the 7 bouts Jack fought before he took on Willard, he had 7 knockouts, all in 2 rounds or less.
The most exciting first round in heavyweight history is underway. The fight starts calmly, but keep an eye on Dempsey. Although outweighed by almost 80 pounds, he has bet $10,000 at 10-to-1 odds that he will knock out Willard in the first round. Dempsey like a tight spring, ready to uncoil. Four dynamite punches and Willard is down for the first time in his 8-year career. The crowd surges to its feet. When the champion rises, Dempsey leaps after him, drives Jess toward the ropes. Willard goes down for the 2nd time. And before the round is over, Willard will be knocked down 7 times. Dempsey pounces to the attack again, raining punches on the floundering champion. There was no neutral corner rule in 1919, and Dempsey is allowed to stand over the fallen fighter, ready to swing as soon as both knees leave the canvas. A crushing blow to the ribs sends Jess down again. Willard desperately tries to fend off the raging challenger, but Jack Dempsey is a tiger on the attack. Dempsey lands more brutal punches. The champion staggers. He's down again. Painfully, Willard pulls his battered body erect. Dempsey moves in, throws punches from all angles. The champion really hurt. And Willard goes down again. Referee Ali Picard counts over the incredibly game champion. Dempsey knocks him down again. Picard picks up the count again. The bell rings, saving Willard from a first-round knockout. The mammoth Willard not only lasts through round 2, but he is still on his feet here in round 3. Dempsey is relentless on the attack, but in the blazing Toledo sun, Jess Willard is proving what is meant by the saying, he went out like a champion. After the 3rd round is over, Willard's handlers insist that he not answer the bell for the 4th round. Jack Dempsey forges an instant legend as the Manassa Mauler. He has won the heavyweight championship in one of the most savage battles in ring history. That's Carpentier with his back to the camera, and the strike prompts. Dempsey has gone back to his aggressive pressing style, having shaken off the effect of that big right hand of Carpentier. Carpentier tries a 1-2 that is off target. This fight drew the first $1 million gate in boxing history, and the fans have been getting their money's worth here in a seesaw first round. Dempsey's always on the attack, with Carpentier backing and countering. There's the bell ending the first round. The Frenchman tries another desperation flurry. Well, here comes Jack. Carpentier is down. That jolting left-right took most of the stuffing out of the light heavyweight champion. He beats the count, but Dempsey floors him again. It's all over. Jack Dempsey makes the third successful defense of his heavyweight championship and knocks out the great French fighter, Georges Carpentier.
Luis Angel Firpo, the wild bull of the Pampas, arrives in the United States ready to destroy Dempsey. 6 feet 3 inches tall, 220 pounds of explosive Argentinian. Undefeated, winner of 22 fights in a row, all but 4 by knockout.
Dempsey in white trunks is making the 5th defense of his heavyweight title. Dempsey comes out raging here in round 1 and floors the challenger for the first of 7 knockdowns. Firpo takes a count of 9 before rising to meet the furious Dempsey and is floored a second time by a smashing right. Firpo rises and scores a flash 1-count knockdown. Dempsey is on him immediately as Firpo goes to the canvas. Dempsey scoring heavily, never letting up. Again, Firpo is sent to the canvas. In 1923, there was no boxing rule which prevented the man scoring a knockdown from standing right over the fallen fighter. And as a result, the moment Firpo gets to his feet, Dempsey is all over the challenger, smothering him with hard punches to the body and head. Firpo shows great courage, getting up again and again, only to face the relentless champion's attack. Firpo strikes back with tremendous lefts and rights, staying on the attack. He scores with murderous punches. He scores with a hard right to the head and another right to the shoulder, and Dempsey is knocked out of the ring for 8 seconds. It appears as though the tables have turned, as now the champion is in desperate trouble. Climbing back into the ring, he tries to stave off the determined challenger. Firpo moves in with punishing lefts and rights to the head. Dempsey is groggy, but the round is over. In round 2, Dempsey comes out to end the fight immediately. With a left to the body and a tremendous right to the jaw, the champion floors the challenger in the early moments of the round. As the courageous challenger takes the full count of 10, a sudden ending comes to one of the most spectacular fights in boxing history. Firpo is unable to get to his feet, and the great Jack Dempsey retains his heavyweight championship in a furious fight at the Polo Grounds in